Can you be transgender and not try to look like a female?
Whoa.
And just be transgender?
No, I think you'd be like what they call like non-binary, or like when you can't tell what it is, androgynous, I think is the term. Like, I don't know, you know you watch anime?
Yeah.
And the villain always like kind of mad, flamboyant a little bit.
Anime, notice.
And you're not sure if he's a boy or a girl.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.
Was it the transgenders don't go to the gym? No, it wasn't that.
Hey yo.
No, they do go to the gym. I seen a transgender person in the gym.
Did you?
I would guess they're transgender because
How did you know?
Because they had like, I would say, gay traits.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, what is the gay traits, bro? You can't see. What is gay traits?
I don't mean no harm. I'm just saying, like,
what is a gay trait?
Like, they were, and I wouldn't say they were flamboyant.
Okay,
but they had like.
So that mean they were turning into a woman, or they have now become a woman. Is that what you're saying?
You know what? To be honest with you, I was profiling them.
Say less.
So I don't know what they were.
You were staring.
So yeah, everything I said was ignorant. But let me keep going ahead and be ignorant. So from what I saw, what I gathered, it looked like this person could have been gay.
Okay.
But what happened was there was a wig on, like a weave. So, and there was a mustache at the same time.
Like the Terry Crews look.
Right.
Okay.
So I look. X. Who am I to say? I don't know what they were.
Correct.
That's my opinion. I was profiling, but it looked like they could have been transgender. They were in the gym.
You know what? I'm a little confused, and help me unconfuse me. If you identify as a female, does that make you transgender? Is that how it works? Because I educate me, because I feel that a lot of men who had just been gay, and now since the movement is, hey, you can be whatever you want, and they say, hey, I am gay, I play a feminine role, I want to be a girl.
Well, don't like, let's not say girl. We say woman, I guess, right?
Woman, yeah, woman. Okay,
because I want to have a conversation.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm legit.
I get what you're saying. Because I get what you're saying. Because it's like, what makes, this is what makes you different.
Correct.
From just a gay man.
Correct.
Because like I said, this guy was in a gym with a mustache and a goatee, and then a weave. So it's kind of like I don't get.
I think that's the part that confuses a lot of people.
That's all.
Is because obviously when you think of a woman, you think of feminine traits and soft features and things of that nature, right? So then now you have someone who's trying really hard to, like, I guess, looks like hold on to some of those masculine hard traits, and then say, I identify now as a woman. And then I think what people don't understand is, like, visually and trying to tell your brain and we identify with sight.
Right.
So visually, my first thing is visualize, and now trying to process what I see visually.
Right.
And sometimes that can cause, like, almost to a grinding halt, because I see someone who is doing things that a woman would do, long hair, a wig or whatever, and then but still have a mustache and a beard. And
right.
Then
That's what threw
I'm
me
confused.
off. Like,
I'm
why?
confused.
I didn't get that. And that kind of.
And is that confusion okay? Is that confusion taken, like, as a sign of like not niceness? Like,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to articulate it. I didn't get it. I was scared the whole time. Like, every machine that they went to.
Why were you scared though?
Because I didn't know how to address them, how to act. I didn't know my body.
Just say non-ambiguous term. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Right.
Hey.
My body was glitching. I was glitching. I didn't know whether I was dealing with a male or female, or what to do, so I didn't know.
I guess some would say, why does it matter? Like, how did you handle them any differently?
And to the person that say, why does it matter? Why does it not matter? You see? Both questions are both valid, right? So I'm going to deal with why it does matter. Like, that's like asking, I hate when people do that shit. Why does it matter? Why the fuck does it not? Like, why does it not matter? It matters because I've wanted to matter. Who the hell are you? Like,
funny.
That'd be weird, right?
I like that approach.
That's how they do. Why does it matter?
Yeah, don't fucking double Uno reverse me. Fucking double Uno reverse, because I got you. Get out of here. Take that L and run with it.
Why does it matter?
I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't have an answer, so reverse that. Back to you. I double down on your answer.
Right. Oh man.
But yeah, I think that's really the hardest part. You know what's so funny? And I guess he got a lot of flack for this, but I thought it was funny and accurate. And I say this because I've spoken to, like, I have these discussions with people who are from the community. So the things that I like, the conversations we have, like we've had these conversations with people from the community.
Absolutely.
And trying to get a better understanding. And a lot of them, they help explain some things, and some things they share our point of view. And one of the funny jokes, and I look at it this way, is like the thing, I don't know if you remember, what's the comedian name? Why does his name escape me right now? Dave Chappelle, when he did his stand-up, and he talked about the car and all the different genders in the car, like representing the community.
Right.
And and he talked about how all the different alphabets in the alphabet mafia. But he said when you get to the T, when you get to the transgenders, they make the movement harder to digest just because they're so visual.
Right.
And I think that's a real introspective look on the situation.
Right.
And removing yourself emotionally, you can't deny, you can't understand that point. And maybe better education as to what entails these different acronyms and what makes them.
Right. What makes them valid?
Yeah.
Because somebody said that they should be valid. You know, that's just the way we do. I know that makes no sense, but
so do you think there is? Okay, so let's just say hypothetically we weren't as accepting of all the different, identification classes. Let's just say we was a country that says, hey, no, we're not doing that. That's unacceptable. Do you think you would have as many saying, hey, I now identify as a female, or even vice versa? Do you think we would have as many, or do you think these people would just be more than happy with living a life as hypothetically a gay male and not being identified as a woman? Do you think our accepting this created a little bit more of that, or no?
I think it's more like a fad,
Oh, you can't say that.
Well, when it comes to this is what I think.
No. I'm just poking you. Pause.
This is what I think. We talking about a D student.
You gotta do the hands up.
You gotta do the hands up. A D student. Nobody should get offended by what a D student has to say. Trust me.
It's definitely
like, who the hell is he? But I don't understand it. Like I said, you saw how I was. I was just perplexed. I didn't get why the weave look. I could have been wrong.
Why?
Maybe he wasn't transgender. Maybe he was just gay.
And just like to feel sex feminine.
Yeah, and just like to have, because like I said, he had a long weave. It was a long weave. So it was just like, okay.
Fuck. And that's the hard part, trying to identify these things quickly in a moment.
Right.
And to figure out, like,
because your brain glitch. You're like, oh, snap.
But I thought I knew what this was, but I don't. And I don't want to offend by any shape or the measure. Right.
Because the most important thing that I do recognize is I'm dealing with another human.
Fact.
And that's first and foremost.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Hence why the discussion of how to navigate with and interact with these people, with these individuals who identify as something different than what visually you think they are. I think that's the important part, because let's not ignore that people who's in this lifestyle, who transition from, let's say, one male to female or vice versa, if you are more, I hate to say this, but like if you're more aesthetically pleasing in whatever transformation you're going, you tend to be a little more accepted.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's interesting to talk about. And like I said, I throw my hands up here when I say these things.
You kill me with that.
Because
hands up.
When you said visually, I had to write it down, because visually, with my brain, like I said, I'm a D student, so don't know. I noticed that Asian individuals are able to, like, you never know. You're like, oh, snap.
That's why it's really big in like Taiwan or something like that.
But I say that to say, like, I don't know if it's wrong to say like, yo, congratulations. Like, wow, that's cool. Like that's dope how you did that. Like, I don't know would they be offended. Like, I don't know. You don't never know what to say. But I will say this. There's some individuals, if you were pulling off the female look, it's like, dude, why? Nobody's telling you that your jaw is about as fucking look like strong as Hercules.
Fudge.
Like it's like, come on, like you can't be, like, you know. That's all I'm saying. Like that. Why would you get mad at me because I think that way? And I'm like, hold up, were you really trying to pull this off? Because like I'm saying, like
he said you really trying to pull this off.
Like
that's, I mean, that's the part that's rough though. That's, again, I'm all for do whatever you want to do. Like this,
right.
We got a world you can do what the hell you want to do. But it's just that visually is just a little hard to process. And again, just accept that visually it's rough to process, at least initially, until you have an understanding of what you're dealing with. Once you have an understanding of what you're dealing with,
right,
so be it. Now I understand
respect it.
How you want to be identified. Now I understand how you want to carry yourself. But the first initial reaction, it might be a little off-putting, but that's nature though, dude. If you got a guy in the neighborhood with a mole the size of a tire on his face, like when you first see him, you're gonna be like, whoa. Whether it's right or wrong. Hey, yo, and you know what killed me? Because when it happens, right, you got some like super holy person like, hey, you shouldn't do that. Just because you was able just to catch your emotions, don't judge me. Like, let me go through my process. Oh shit, hey, yo, look at that shit right there. You see that? Now it's like, all right, what's good, bro?
Hey, yo, I'm the type of motherfucker to never notice it.
Bullshit. You notice it, but you won't never acknowledge it.
Like, I'll never look at you in the face. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, bro, what's up? How you doing?
Hey,
all right.
I don't have a good poker face, bro. That don't work for me.
No, I don't either. That's why I said I would never make eye contact. Like, what's good, bro? How you doing? All right.
Like,
what's good, bro? All right. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. All right. So, again, you know what? Hey, yo. Well, I guess what all boils down. Let's not act like appearance doesn't matter, presentation doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sorry for anybody any feelings hurt, but again, if we said anything that you can help enlighten us on, please drop it in the comments.
Right.
We're just trying to be educated and help others be educated, because some people might have the same questions or same misconceptions that we might have, because it's just again, like you said, these student, like it's a lot of us rolling around.
How about this? Can you be transgender and not? See, every single word I try to say, I'm afraid to say it because I'm gonna say this word try. So can you be transgender and not try to look like a female?
Whoa.
And just be transgender?
No, I think you'd be like what they call like non-binary, or like when you can't tell what it is, androgynous, I think is the term. Like, I don't know if you know, you watch anime,
yeah,
and the villain always like kind of mad, flamboyant a little bit.
Anime, notice.
And you're not sure if he's a boy or a girl. Like really androgynous. He'd be the mad killer, but he wearing a dress. You're like, the fuck is this? Like, is this a boy? It's a pretty little boy. Is this like? Yeah. So I think it falls under that term, because you see they do that thing a lot.
Okay.
And it fucks you up in the head. Like, I don't know what, I'm not sure. All right, I think you're and yo, I think like an R&B singer just came out and said she was like what's she called? Non-binary is what she called it.
What does that mean? I
don't know.
All right, so
we gotta learn what non-binary is, in case we run into a non-binary.
Right? Is she good looking? Is she good looking? You don't want to say because you don't know who she is.
I mean, I don't think she's ugly. Is that what you're saying? Like, okay, I think she's an attractive woman.
Janelle Monáe.
Yes. Says she's non-binary.
Janelle Monáe, is that the one that used to black chick that? Let me see. Yeah, from the Coca-Cola commercial, The Prude.
She's non-binary.
Damn.
See, and I think that's what also that adds on to the confusion. And I guess I dig it. Like you find yourself late in life. You know what I mean? You figure you might change some things, but like I've known you for like 30 years and you was a Coca-Cola. Now you're telling me you like a grape soda. Like, when did it change? Like, right. I didn't know you can just change the flavor. All right, I guess. I respect it all. I'm not even sure what non-binary is, though.
Non-binary is an umbrella term for people whose gender identify doesn't sit comfortably with man or woman. Non-binary identities are varied and can include people who identify with some aspects of binary identities while others reject them entirely. See, I can't understand that.
When I think of binary, I just think of binary code. Like you say binary, I just think of ones and zeros. I'm confused.
Non-binary or gender queer is an umbrella term for gender identifies that are not gender identities, sorry, I don't know why I keep messing up these words, that are not solely male or female identities that are outside the gender binary. So outside of male or female.
Okay. So she doesn't identify as a boy or girl. What the fuck do you identify as?
But she probably, I think Janelle Monáe has private parts for female, right?
I think so.
If Janelle Monáe were to, like, if she, like, let's say 150 years from now, she'll be dead, right? All right, let's say. So I won't say that. So if she was dead 150 years from now and archaeologists dug her up, what would she be?
That's a good one.
Hey, they ain't gonna say, oh, this is a non-binary, Jim.
That's a good one. Okay, case closed.
He's one of those non-binaries.
Case closed. She gonna have to leave like a toe tag and says what she identifies as. That wasn't nice. I guess that one.
It was realistic though.
It was, but
it was realistic because that's about the only way.
You can't be realistic. You definitely got to be a little more open. It's like science. You got to be a little more open-minded, right. I guess, because everything's not laid out.
But X, we already prefaced the whole show all the time that we don't aim to hurt any feelings. We just asking the question and having a conversation that me and you would automatically already have.
Correct.
So, people who join the conversation love this type of conversation. We appreciate it.
Say that then.
Like and subscribe.
Get it.